Welcome back to the show. We got a great one lined up. The XRP Milkshake Theory. You're going to love it. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on X, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, 2.85, whoa, there we go. $2.85 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's off 0.1%. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Bitcoin, 84,200 plus. 1,900 plus for Ethereum, which has been struggling this whole cycle, ladies and gentlemen. We see XRP at the number 4 spot, $2.44. We're up 5.6 on the 24, and we're up 4.5 on the 7-day. You know, we're going to have a talk about Ethereum here soon, but not today, but soon. 244 is where we're sitting here, ranging between 231 and 246. We're out here jogging around today. You're going to love what we got. Make sure you get your ticket to XRP Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be incredible. Remember, we got people from the White House Crypto Summit on stage. Brad Garlinghouse, the Honorable Christian Carlo, and Dr. Chris Brummer, who was at the SEC Crypto Summit. We're not playing around this year. Come on.
We're getting closer to XRP Las Vegas 2025, May 30th and 31st. The markets are fluctuating, but there is a momentum for this industry never seen before, including the first White House Crypto Summit and multiple XRP ETF filings, as well as a statement from the OCC with positive news for the industry. You can experience real-time discussions with industry leaders and learn about this now rapidly moving industry at XRP Las Vegas 2025, the world's largest XRP conference at the MGM Grand May 30th and 31st, with an amazing speaker lineup with top industry leaders. It's been a long journey, but it feels like it's just the beginning. Celebrate with the XRP community May 30th and 31st at XRP Las Vegas 2025. Get your tickets now.
And I tell you, we're going to be giving a $25,000 prize away to a builder or developer with the best pitch out of everybody who shows up. I'm telling you right now, you can go to Easy A and Dom and Phil Kwok's app and find out more information about how to get on that list. This is going to be incredible. Make the investment into yourself. Don't mess around. Get yourself to that conference. And really quickly, join us in the Freedom Zone today. We're going over a ton of stuff. You're going to want to see it. Things are coming, ladies and gentlemen. We talk about crypto, we talk about politics, we cover everything in there and how it's all related to where we're going. And I tell you what, not to mention the fact, it's worth the price of admission just because every video has 0 Google ads. Make sure you click that join button and come on in. Take a listen right here as Tim Draper says Bitcoin's going 250,000.
It's going to happen. Sure, yeah. I mean, people want a prediction. Sure, 250,000 by the end of this year.
That's what he said. He's expecting things to kick the door open and 250,000. Now, he goes on to talk about the difference of the declining dollar and those types of things. We love Tim Draper, even though he's a Bitcoin guy, but I do like him a lot. Nonetheless, he's looking for 250,000 for Bitcoin. So look, we know that the president has said in the first White House Crypto Summit, he wants the legislation on his desk to sign by August. Well, we're on track for it. We just saw that the stablecoin bill, the Genius Act, just passed the committee and is headed to the Senate floor for a vote. And it looks like it's going to pass. And when it does, it should easily go through the House. And when it does there, it's going to the president's desk. And then after that, we need tax and market infrastructure bill, and we're off to the races. So big things coming right now, big things here. XRP flips Ethereum in fully diluted valuation. Now, what does that mean? It doesn't mean market cap. What it means is if you were to take the total circulating or the total supply, not just the circulating supply, and apply that price of the token to the entire supply, it actually passes Ethereum in that regard. That's what that means. Some people are looking at this and essentially saying even though there's a portion of XRP that's not in circulation, and this number shows that there's, XRP is larger than Ethereum in that regard, this metric says to some people it's a bullish sign that we will be flipping Ethereum in market cap soon enough. Well, we got some charts to look at before we get out of here today as well. Then there's this. Boy, Matt Hogan is super bullish about what's to come, and so am I. Listen to him and Rick Edelman talk here.
Retail sentiment in crypto is at its lowest level in multiple years. There's actually despair in retail crypto because Ethereum's only up 2% over the last year, and that's a disaster. But for long-term investors, it gives them a window to allocate to the space before prices run away. I do think we'll work up in 2 to 4 years, and crypto will be a $10 trillion market, and people will wonder what happened. But for the time being, this disconnect between impatience and the reality of DC is creating opportunity for investors, and I think that's pretty exciting.
And just to put that into context, if you think crypto is going to be a $10 trillion market, today it's around 3. So you're talking about a 3x increase over the next 5-10 years.
And he's trying to be very conservative, but watch Matt Hogan, what he says. Not that long.
Even sooner than that. I think within the next couple of years. I think it's if you think about how much
within the next couple of years, and then says 4 really at the most is what he expresses there. Let's keep moving. This official announcement came, Ripple acquiring the necessary license needed to provide cryptocurrency payments in Dubai, baby. Shout out to Reese Merrick, who's holding it down over there on that side. And here is Brad Garlinghouse speaking about Dubai states. Take a listen. Everything's acting really. Here we go.
I certainly believe, and I think many people probably in this audience agree, that blockchain technologies really are the underpinning of a next generation of financial services. And seeing the UAE and seeing Dubai lean into that, I think is going to serve this region and certainly this local region very well.
The blockchain underpinning the next generation of financial service. Just remember that. That blockchain is underpinning the next generation of financial service. Okay? I'm just asking you to remember that because I'm gonna put something up the flagpole here in a minute. There we have it. Now let's move on real quickly here. New Brazil plans to propose adoption of cryptocurrencies to facilitate trade among BRICS nations. Okay, but remember, India said we're out. Ripple Labs has resumed minting of its dollar-pegged stablecoin, the real USD, after a 7-day pause on both XRP Ledger and Ethereum. According to data from Ripple Stablecoin Tracker, the payment firm added 6.5 million real USD into circulation. I say they're getting ready, and stay with me here. Chad Steingraber shared something the other day on the Genius Act, and then I think it was Jack Johnson shared something underneath that, and then everybody collectively got a conversation built out of that. Shout out to both of those guys. And building on Chad's point, how does all of this affect Tether with the Genius Act? If you take a look at just some of these changes that tightened up this is the draft published, updated draft. Chad highlighted excludes those earning interest or yield. So right there, if you're doing earning interest or yield on this, then you're out. They pushed you out. That's what the draft is saying. Then look at this. A payment stablecoin not authorized under the act, presumably offshore, cannot be used for interbank settlement. Ladies and gentlemen, Tether falls into that one. The issuer of an unauthorized stablecoin in the U.S. is subject to penalties of $1 million for each infraction or up to 5 years in prison. Okay. So, what is going to happen to Tether? That's the question. Is Tether going to be able to right the ship by getting in compliance and falling into favor within the U.S. government and moving its location here? Or does it have too much dirty laundry and skeletons in the closet to right the ship and try to get located here? That's really the question where we're at. So more to that to come. But if we're going to see legislation sooner than the other two pieces, And maybe they put tax in the market infrastructure bill. I don't know. But nonetheless, if we're going to see this stablecoin bill possibly as soon as next month, what is going to happen? I mean, Tether could be pushed out temporarily like it is in micro regulations in the EU right now. Now, they're also trying to reestablish through another company a presence back in the EU. But again, it's causing problems. So we'll see what happens there and whether or not it affects the size of that company. Meanwhile, tokenization of bonds is revolutionizing access to the debt market. That's right, bonds, the debt market, allowing small investors to participate in instruments that were previously exclusive to large institutions. This is what real-world asset tokenization is doing, and it also goes hand in hand with stable coins and the new use case of stable coins, which has been cited by the CEO of Stripe, that the new use case of stablecoins can replace in a more dominant way the petrodollar system, where it could be more effective and beneficial to keep the dominance of the dollar as the world reserve currency than using the actual petrodollar system we're using today. Okay, that's quite a statement by the guy from Stripe. Ondo Finance joins MasterCard's MTM. And what is MTM? It is, multi-token network to make traditional assets such as investment securities available in digital form. Here it comes. Ondo's bridging the gap here so MasterCard can offer digital securities and other products right inside of their platform. Where is this world going? And it's going there in a hurry, by the way. Don't forget, 6 days ago, March 8th, the tokenized BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, known as BIDL, held $668 million in assets under management. Since then, its AUM has soared by 50.3%, eclipsing the $1 billion threshold, and we don't even have legislation yet. And we know that obviously Ondo, Ripple, and the BIDL Fund by BlackRock, right here on the XRP ledger, integrating U.S. Treasuries on the XRP ledger in conjunction with Ondo and BlackRock's BIDL Fund. Think about it. Now, what do we know? We also know we currently have 18 filings for XRP ETFs. Why is this so important? Well, this is the XRP milkshake theory, ladies and gentlemen. With 18 straws in one XRP ETF milkshake, and BlackRock is now rumored to enter and become the 19th. In fact, I had it here. I don't know where it's at, but I had it. Scott Melker put it out and said he's hearing a rumor that BlackRock's about to announce their XRP ETF, and that would make them the 19th. You have to ask yourself, how long will it take to get to the bottom of the milkshake with 19 straws drinking from the same glass? Oh, and don't forget the market makers who will need to use XRP every day too. The flywheel effect is right around the corner. Think of it. And with all of this real-world asset tokenization and releasing XRP ETFs and getting them all lined up to suck up the liquidity off the market in a hurry, what do we know? We've only built the first 2 layers required for the true Internet of Value. This is why using crypto is so difficult today. So what is this missing layer? It's XRP, Ledger, ILP, Omni, and other networks. That's what needs to be here in the base protocol layer. And I'm sitting down with Austin King of Omni early next week to have that conversation and more. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, we know the SEC versus Ripple case is being negotiated to bring it to a finality, to an end. Let's get it done. Let's be able to move forward here. That's where this is now. And Jeremy Hogan says it does appear that they may be working on a settlement, a secret private settlement. We have to stay tuned to learn more, but it could happen in multiple ways. And meanwhile, the technical analysts are telling us, regardless of the price struggling and the market being suppressed out here as a whole, Steph is crypto. egg rag crypto. They're all pointing towards double digits. We need this legislation passed so we can find out what the true United States market infrastructure will look like, ladies and gentlemen. And I have a sneaky suspicion that when we get that legislation, we might be getting a green check by these things right here, which will start to begin to open up the gateway for crypto to operate much like we do the internet today. It's going to take time, but that legislation is going to reveal clarity, and it's going to reveal the U.S. market infrastructure presence to the new digital on-chain economy. And I couldn't be more excited to find out just how much Ripple and XRP Ledger are playing a role. We're going into the freedom zone. You're going to want to come with us. Click that join button or click the more button and click and join Patreon, whichever you prefer. It's the click of a button if you hit the join button right there by the title. We're going in right now. You're not going to want to miss it. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. I'll catch all of you on the next one. All right.